That's incredible. And I'm not sure where this will go, but I'm curious. So, as kind of a CEO, you're dealing with a lot of different people. This is going to be a little off topic, but you'll see why. So, you order gifts for people, you build relationships, it might be their birthday, the holidays. Is there kind of like one specific company that you use when you want to sell, give like a gift to like a work colleague, a friend, something like that?
Not necessarily. I'm addicted lately to crumble cookies.
Yeah.
I'll go visit a store and I'll get in the car and on my way out, I'll send them a dozen crumble cookies. I think their
Yeah.
product is good. Their technology is really cool. It's really easy. That's been a very popular franchise. Um, we give like annual gifts to customers in the individual stores, and in some cases,
Yeah.
that's as simple as a card, and in other cases, it's as complex as a bottle of wine that they like.
Yeah.
Um, from my corporate team, I have them all down to Florida once a year, and show them the appreciation that I have for them, and they always get a goodie bag when they get here with shirts and jerseys and totes
Mm.
and things like that.
Yeah.
But I do think those things are important, and I think our customers like being appreciated, and we do have email retention that helps with that, but also profess to our franchisees like,
Yeah.
hey, top 10%, you should really like do something for them on the
Mm.
holidays.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important just in terms of culture, like speaking to people on my team and letting them know that, hey, you're appreciated, you're doing a great job. And I think I've become better at that over the years. I would
Yeah.
like to think I'm good at it today. I would tell you I was horrible at it when I started. Um,
Okay.
but that is super important. And I think for me, it's more important the bigger you get because you don't have your pulse on each person as much
Yeah.
as you get bigger.
And I know I asked for a reason in particular. Is there one reason? Because obviously, crumble cookies, they have a lot of competition. Is there something in particular that kind of grabs your attention on why you'd order crumble cookies over some other company?
Their technology is really cool and
Yeah.
easy. And, technology is an important part of our business also. And I think when people are looking at franchises, you want to make sure they have an IT department and they're thinking about technology and the future of the
Yeah.
business and how it will evolve. I mean, in our industry specifically, think about the pandemic, those dry cleaners, those mom and pops that didn't have technology, meaning, you couldn't converse with them through text and email about the store being open or closed or putting them on a route or, oh, we'll
Yeah.
meet you in the parking lot. They struggled. A lot of them struggled,
Yeah.
severely. So
No,
yeah,
that's
I think the
interesting.
crumble technology is really cool. It's super easy. I
Yeah.
could order you crumble cookies and have them at your door in 15 minutes.
Then that's really the point I wanted to make. And, when you think about, fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, like for me, if we're in Naples, we have all three of those options right there. But the one that I'm always going to go to is really McDonald's because same thing with crumble cookies. They have all the same competition, but the technology, but more importantly, the systems are in place so that whether you're ordering crumble cookies in Boston or Naples or Miami or Los Angeles, you're going to have the same consistency in that product. And I think that's so powerful in franchising because as a customer, if you go to a Lapels in the Midwest and you have a bad experience or something, you blame a Lapels in Boston, in Washington, you blame the whole company. So it's so important with the franchise, the power of having those systems in place. So can you kind of just speak on AdClean franchise brands? You're the parent company and you have, these dry cleaners under you. What's that relationship look like? How do you maintain that the systems stay in place as you kind of started and now you have over 500 locations? How do you ensure that all those systems stay in place to ensure customer satisfaction at that premium?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think McDonald's specifically is the best operating company in the world. I mean, what they pull off
Yeah.
in, 100+ countries day in and day out is amazing in the restaurant world. So kudos to anybody from McDonald's listening because yeah, it is impressive. and it's challenging in different business models, especially for me as I've acquired different brands over the years. Some of them have had very loosey-goosey brand standards, and some have had great brand standards. And to show up and say to somebody that's been in business, we have a franchisee that just signed his third franchise agreement. He signed his first one 74 years ago.
Wow.
And it was his grandfather, but nonetheless, same group. And so to show up, 71 years later and say, hey, we're going to start doing things a little
Yeah.
bit differently or more consistently is important. But that is what people expect across the country. And that's why we do that.
Yeah.
And really, it's a matter of having the technology to get those systems out to people, an intranet, a portal that they can go and get operations manuals and consistent marketing. We do, through our brand fund, have a lot of consistent messaging that goes through. Our business coaches do a lot of training.
No
They're
doubt.
fantastic. They do a lot of, they're out in the field and on calls day in and day out.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of communication. We have a bi-monthly, twice a month webinar for all franchisees, and we're sharing the newest and latest and greatest ideas that we have to make your business more profitable, bring in
Yeah.
more revenue, or cut expenses. And I think that's really important.
That's really powerful. And just quickly, I want to be mindful of your time. Do you have till 11 or 11:30?
11, and I could push them a little bit.
Okay.